tonight. I be on it all night, man. I be on it all day, straight up. Pimp, if you want me, you can find me in the hey, y'all. It's your Empress Divine Miss Tasha Turner herself. I was finishing up getting this live chat pulled up and stuff, and hit start broadcast before I was done with my little song there. So yeah. How y'all doing? This is the second in the 12 signs that I'm doing for the What Makes Them Feel That You're the One series of readings that I'm doing. And I just finished Aquarius. And if you watch the Aquarius video, I didn't specifically say that there was a song that I was feeling, but I did say like a little snippet of the lyrics in there. And it's Maxwell's song "Don't Ever Wonder." You know that shouldn't I realize you're the highest of the high. And I felt it so strongly, and I'm like, I wonder if all of these readings are gonna have like, a song affiliated with it that I feel. If they all is romantic and heartfelt as the ones that I have been doing so far with the divine masculine, divine feminine, the Aquarius reading, then yeah, they probably all gonna have some type of lovey-dovey song associated with it because I'm like a love song jukebox. That's pretty much all I listen to if I'm not actively trying to listen to like some trap music or like 90s pop music or something. Because that's kind of where I stay at in the genre selection. In New Jack Swing, I love New Jack Swing, but a lot of those were love songs too. But I digress. Virgo, let's see what it is about you that makes them feel that you are the one, that you are the apple of their eye, you are the one they want to be with, to pursue, to spend their life with. Just, I mean, even as I'm saying this, like a whole bunch of love songs are like shooting through my head. I swear I'm like a love song jukebox. But yeah, let's see what's up with you and what makes you the best choice, the A1, the top notch, first round draft pick, everything. Like what is it? We have the inner wisdom first and foremost, then home, then high priestess. All right. So I'm gonna turn them around y'all's way. You can see the little lineup that came out for y'all. First, it's like, well, first of all, they have this inner wisdom. They know everything. Virgo, they feel like you just be knowing shit. You just be knowing like they can be going around and around in their head and you come out of nowhere and be like, well, have you tried this? And it's like, light bulb go off. Why didn't I already think of that? It's like you have the answers. You ain't got the answers. You have the answers. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. And you're not somebody who just sits there, and happen is like they see that quality about you where you just want to jump in and fix things. And even if you do see a better way that something can be done, is like instead of you just sitting there and just being like, well, I don't like that, I'm just gonna complain all day. It's like, no, let's fix this. They admire that quality about you where you want to fix things and you want to make things better. You want to nurture things. You want to grow things. You want to teach. You want to encourage. You want to motivate. They admire that about you. Then we have the home card over here with Vesta. And it's like the home, the hearth, things that make people feel warm. I'm envisioning like this cozy fireplace and like the little soft bear fur rug, or whatever type of fur you like, or faux fur. I don't need them people that be throwing paint on folks coming after me. Don't do it. But anyway, your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. And, quite frankly, you just feel very homey or homely to them. It's like you don't need a whole bunch of extra. You are beautiful, sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on. you're beautiful to them, like stripped down. You don't need no extras. They don't want anything from you. They may also love your birthday suit. Your body is your very first home, and they love your body. You are it for them. If you're a woman, you could be like, on the more supple side, or filled out in all the right places, very feminine figure. For a man, it would just be like you give them a warmth. You probably give like the best hugs and cuddles, and they just want to lose themselves when they're wrapped up, in your embrace. Like physically, you really do it for them. Like they feel relaxed. There's no tension. Like they could completely give their body up to you. If that's something that y'all have explored. Everybody ain't out here bumping and grinding, but if you have, that's how they feel. The High Priestess card says you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Again, it's like you just be knowing. You be knowing. They know you be knowing. Like, and not only that, like you're very analytical. You take time to understand situations, and you do so to a point of being able to gain perspectives that a lot of people cannot have or cannot get to, because you just think so differently, or you think from a higher perspective. You could be somebody who is very learned, like you were either like very smart in school, or you have like multiple degrees, or you have the type of major. I ain't trying to offend nobody, because I was a business major at one point myself, but it's like you didn't go into no easy major like business. You are like, a pharmaceutical student, or um some type of science, like biochemistry or physics engineering, something complex, that requires a lot of like mental mental focus and concentration, and just really a very smart person. They see you as a very smart person, but smart person is not like you're like this, uptight dweeb or like stickler or something. Like you're very down to earth. I do feel that they feel like they can connect with you on a lot of levels. And again, they feel at home with you. So I feel like you're down to earth, especially being like an earth sign, Virgo. Like you understand things, you get people, you see a bigger picture. You're just like hella smart too. So it's like they always know what to do. They're always helping me. They are able to, kind of help me see things that I don't see. I feel at home with them. Then it's like my baby's smart as fuck. Like it's like that type of energy that I'm feeling. Like they know you will always know what to do, or always know how to handle yourself, that you are resourceful, and that they don't have to like carry you like a child, because you're very able, able minded, able bodied, and they admire that about you. So let's get into each one individually, starting with the inner wisdom here with the tarot clarifiers. Let's get more on this inner wisdom card coming out for why they see Virgo as the one. Okay, we have the star. That's the one. That's the one kind of card. Page of staffs. Five. Okay, so this person could have like a lot of big dreams, or you're the person who has like big dreams, and they see that you don't really, like, even though you have fears, everyone has fears, you don't allow any of it to conquer you. It's like you have this innate knowing that you are capable and that you can do anything that you want in life, or you allow them to feel that way. So if it's not exactly you who has like these huge big dreams, you know that you want, could possibly to do with being like in the public eye, or being very well known in the community, or just liking to have that type of attention on yourself. If that's not you, then that's what you make them feel like. You make them feel like a star. Like you make them walk with their shoulders back a little better, because of how you motivate them and make them feel that they can reach any height, that they can overcome any fear that they may have. Like you make them excited about facing fear down. Like you make them excited about looking fear in the eye and being like, I'm going to do it anyway. You know, I'm going to go and explore anyway. Even though I'm scared as hell, I'm going to take these steps. And this is either the energy that you embody yourself or you make that person feel like that's what they can do. Because it's like you just kind of motivate them in so many ways, or you help them along their path. It was like, okay, well, you're doing this. Well, how about if you kind of just tweak it and do something at this angle? And it was like, oh, snap, I never thought about that. And it could be something that kind of eases a fear that they may have had about doing something in the way that they thought they should do it. And then you come in with the inner wisdom, add your 2 cents, and it's like everything changes. And it was like, wow, I can really do this. And it's like not even as scary anymore. So it's like that courage that you bring to them, like, you know, either you have that and they admire that, or that's what they feel that you give to them. With the home card, home. Let's see. Let's get into the home card. We have the Page of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords. So, whatever it is that they have in life at this point right now, it's like they don't feel the need to hide it from you. They feel like they can always be themselves. They want to open up and tell you the truth. And they want to hear what you have to say about it. Like they really honor your opinion. They honor your perspective. And that's, another nod at that inner wisdom, because they feel like you're somebody who really has a good understanding of life. So whatever it is, I mean, like even the smallest things, they feel like they can open up to you, like be 100% truthful with you, allow you to tell them what you think, good or bad. They honor your truth. They trust your truth. There's a lot of trust here. The Page of Cups can sometimes be thought of as like a dependent or dependency type of card. So they even somewhat kind of depend on your perspective or depend on your input. It's almost like, well, let me run this by, Boo Thang before I make this move. See what she got to say about it. See what he got to say about it. Hi, Cindy. Is they truly do value your input. Like they want to, you're like home base for them. I will say that. Home base meaning they can go out and live their life and blase on a daily basis, but it's like at the end of the day, they come in to unwrap or decompress or, tell you everything. I'm like, baby, guess what happened today? Guess what so and so told me? Y'all may even gossip with each other. Y'all may have that type of relationship where you be like, oh, let me tell you what so and so said, or man, listen, so and so tried me like this today. Like that type of closeness and oneness and open communication and tightness amongst each other, where y'all can talk to each other like that. And you enjoy each other's company, and they really just enjoy being around you, Virgo. They enjoy hearing you talk. Like you could be funny to them. Even when you be like dead serious, you are like you're entertaining or you're funny, or they're just really into how you communicate. Like something about the way you communicate is different or special, or you just make them feel like they can just be completely honest and raw and real about everything, on top of them valuing your input and trusting your perspective on whatever it is that you may bring to them. So like, yes, always like, well, let me check with home base. Let me run this by home base first before I try to move any further. Then right here, you know, most importantly, that high priestess energy. We have divine knowledge. that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So if you're into, that's what I'm talking about, Cindy, like giving him that uplifting talk is something is like they depend on your communication, or they look forward to how you communicate with them in some type of way. The high priestess energy. Let's get some cards on that high priestess energy. Have the Four of Swords. Yeah. 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 They love about you that you don't just fly off the handle. Like you are able to really study, like you really analyze things. You really analyze things, like even when it's all types of stuff going on around you, it's like you don't lose your head. You always have this place or this position of calmness that you can go back to, or you have just this, innate quality about yourself. It's like a purity. It's like even when things may be going bad, or there's a lot of disappointments or upsets that's happening either between y'all or, just around them or in y'all's lives in general, there's this quiet place inside of you. And it's almost like they can see you when you tap into this quiet place. When everybody else could be running around with their heads, cut off and in a frenzy or in an upset, emotional, and just going crazy, not knowing how to control themselves. It's like you find the wherewithal to dig into this place deep within yourself and just be still. You are their peace. Mm. It's like you're their peace. It feels so much peace about you, within you, around you. No matter what it is, it's like you can just study the issue. And they see that as like a natural characteristic of yours too, because they already see you in like this energy of somebody who's so smart already. And they see you as a thinker. So no matter what's going on, it's like you're solid. Mm, I love it. I absolutely love it. Stable minded, level headed. They enjoy that about you, especially if you are a Virgo woman. That's going to set you apart, especially being stable minded and level headed, even when you're disappointed. It's like sometimes if you are mad, you may not even like pop off on them. It's like you just get real quiet. And even when you retreat into yourself and get quiet, it's like it pulls them toward you. As you pull yourself inwardly, it pulls them in with you, deeper into your heart. Oh, so romantic. So romantic. I love it. Absolutely love it. Just label headed, stable minded, smart person. They value your input because you are so level headed. It's not like a lot of drama with you. Some deep calmness about you. You make them want to kind of heal those places within themselves where they may have disappointments and old wounds and stuff, like from when they were young. Like that peace and stillness that you show them is like, well, I want to be able to do that too. I want to be able to not be so ruffled by life, to be so shaken and moved by life. They want that stability of mind too. It could cause them to like either do more praying or get into things that, like meditation or chanting or something like that, some type of like spiritual activity, so that they can learn to calm their own minds and be more at peace within themselves and not fly off the handle when things don't go just right. You can inspire them to do that too, Virgo. It really looks like you are good for their mental health, like you really ease their mind. They like the way you make them feel. They think about you a lot. They always want your input. You're always on my mind. That's y'all song. That's y'all song. The SWV, not the Chris Brown version. The original SWV. You're always on my mind. They like the way you make them feel. They want to always be at home with you. They like just being in with you. You guys both in your natural states, just chilling, being together, talking. Very good communication, I feel here. You're a great communicator, and they like having that open communication with you. So, very, very, very beautiful reading. Very respectable and admirable traits that make you the one, it's not even just about, like a lovey-dovey way somebody could be looking at you. Like, you're a solid person, Virgo. For the ones who resonate with this reading and who embody all of these traits that the other person sees, that makes you the one. I'm looking at you like, yeah, you might be the one for me too. I admire those traits in a person too. So that's what's up. But thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are this person, I hope it, stroked your little ego a little bit. Not too much, but just enough to really make you feel good about yourself and to also appreciate that person for appreciating you. So yeah, again, thank you for watching. I'm your Empress Divine. Y'all have a good night.